for Friday's work, you're going to start on surface area of prisms. So instead of recreating this, I'm just going to show you mine that I have from years past, and I'm going to talk you through this, and you can pause it as you need to on your video as you watch it in class and get the notes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at is the cube. So this is like a net is what this is. So if I take this cube and I fold it up on all of the dotted lines, I would actually form a cube. Like I'm going to form a three-dimensional shape. So I'm not going to do it all the way, but just kind of to show you. If I fold it all the way up, I'm going to have a cube. So I'm finding the area of this entire cube. So I have all of my sides labeled A, and I have it all colored the same because it's all the same length. Remember, the square, all sides are equal. So on this cube, one side is 3.4 inches. So for my area, for my formula, I have area equals side squared. If my side is 3.4, I'm going to square that 3.4. So area equals 11.56. So one cube, just one, my area is going to be 11 and 56 hundredths, or 11.56. Now I have to take that one area, and I have to look to see how many total cubes do I have. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take my area and I'm going to multiply it by 6. So 11.56 times 6 gives me 69 and 36 hundredths inches squared. So my total area for this surface area in this net is going to be 69.36 inches. Now I know whenever we did the practice on the ACAP, we did see problems like this. So I just wanted to make sure that you at least saw this before you tested next week. Okay, so let's look at the next one, rectangular prism. So you can pause the video again at any time and get all these colored and labeled exactly how I have it. Doesn't matter what color you choose, but choose 3 different colors and label it A, B, and C for each color. So you know that your A's are the same shape, your B's are the same, and your C's are the same. So on this, I know that A right here, this right here is 2 1/4 yards. This is 2.5 yards. I know from here to here on B is 8 yards. And this small side right here is 1 1/4. I also know that on C, this section right here is 2.5 also. Okay, so I'm going to take what I know, and I'm going to find my area for each shape. I'm going to find my area for this, my area for my B, and my area for my C. Okay, so A, right here I've got, here's my A. If B from here to here is 8 yards, I know that my base, or my length from here to here is 8 yards. So to find the area of A, I'm going to say 8 times 2.5. 8 times 2.5. That gave me 20. Yes, that's right. That gave me 20. So when I multiply 8 right here times 2.5, I get 20. Okay, so my area for A, for 1A, is 20. So I've just got 20 right here. Now I'm going to find the area for B. For B, my base is 8. My height, or my length, and my width is 1 1/4. So when I multiply 8 times 1 1/4, I get 10. So my area for B, for 1B, is 10. Now let's look at C. C, my length is 2.5. And I know that my width is this right here. Length times width. Well, if my width of B is 1 1/4, which is right here, then I know the same thing is true for the width of C, because they're the same side. They connect. So if B is 1 1/4, I know C is 1 1/4. So 2.5 times 1 1/4 gives me 3 1/8. Okay, so I'm going to take each area of each shape. I've got my area of A, my area of B, and my area of C. And I'm going to add them all together. So A, I have 2 A's, 20 plus 20. So that's where right here I went and I said 20 plus 20 plus. B, I have 2 B's. My area for B is 10. So I'm going to add 10 plus 10. My area for C, I have 2 C's. My area is 3 and 1/8. So I'm going to add 3 and 1/8 plus 3 and 1/8. So when I add all of these together, I get my surface area is equal to 66 and 1/4 yard. And that's my answer, 66 and 1/4 yards. Okay, now let's look at the triangular prism. Okay, again, you've got 2 different shapes on this one. You've got a rectangle and you've got a triangle. So color, your rectangle's one color, your triangle's another color. Go ahead and label them A and B. Okay, so I'm going to take my A first. A is length times width. I know this is my length. It's just given, so go ahead and label that. My width is 4. So for my area of A, I have 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So my area of A is 20. For B, remember the area for a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So here is my base of the triangle, which is 4, because this is the base, or the width of the rectangle is also the base of the triangle. So y'all see that? Because this one is 4, then this is also 4. So the base is 4, and here's my height. There's that dotted line. Here's my height. It runs perpendicular to that base. So this would be 4 times 3 divided by 2, and I get 6. 12 times 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Okay, so my area for B is 6. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at how many A's do I have. I have 3 A's. I have a 20 here, a 20 here, and a 20 here. So I'm going to go to the side and I'm going to add 20 plus 20 plus 20, or 20 times 3. And I'm going to take my area for B, which is 6, and I'm going to say 6 plus 6. So my total surface area right here is 72 millimeters squared. So you are going to see this in your test next week. The only thing you need to know, and you will be given all the formulas on a piece of paper, so you don't have to memorize any formulas. You just need to know how to solve them. So when you find the formula for each shape, if you have an example like this where you have a big surface area and you're having to find the total area, all you have to do is find the area for each one and add them all together.